happy Thanksgiving. Put my 2 items in there and the woman goes, well, hello, I'm Erica, and I'm on, and happy Thanksgiving. I am just sorting through some clothes right now because I am going to make a donation tomorrow, and I also have to go get new jeans. I found one pair that fits really well, but the other pairs I bought, which are like these, tried them on, they do not fit. So I'm gonna return them tomorrow on Black Friday later on in the day because I work on Black Friday. Not because I work in retail or anything, but just because like tomorrow's Friday, I work on Fridays. But I have about I have 51 minutes before the turkey's done and I sit down to dinner. I have super relaxed holidays now. I made this little joke over on my TikTok and I think I posted it on my shorts that I love just scrolling through TikTok this time of year and just watching all the family drama go down online because I cut my extended family off. So I don't see them during the holidays, which let me tell you something. If you're ever stressed during the holidays and you're like, oh my God, it's so stressful to see these people and I don't want to see these people, but I have to see them because they're family. No, you don't. Cut them out. You don't have to see them. You don't need that stress. Don't do that to yourself, babe. Today has basically just been like, I am sorting through some stuff and donating and cooking and just relaxing and hanging out and watching movies. And it's been a super relaxing Thanksgiving. But I wanted to check in with you guys to start this vlog just to tell you that I hope that you had a really good Thanksgiving or Thursday off. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, that's totally cool too. I like turkey and having a day off. That's the extent that I celebrate Thanksgiving. But I wanted to do a little book catch up. I think the last review I gave was The Quarry Girls. Again, super good book. If you haven't read it, you should read it. But one of the latest books I just finished is Britney Spears' The Woman in Me. Listen, when I was a kid, Britney Spears was everything. I loved Britney, still do. And her memoir, like, it is so, let me get some back support here. Her memoir is so just incredibly heartbreaking because we all sort of like knew the extent of what Britney had gone through, but we never knew like truly what happened. And it was definitely, I think, a situation, in my personal opinion, I think her family wanted her gone. And I think Jamie Lynn is a rat, and that's my personal opinion. She's a rat, so is Britney's mother, and so is her father. They're all just absolute rats trying to get a brick of Britney's cheese. But she's Britney. It's all her cheese now. So if you're looking for like a good celebrity memoir, I highly recommend that one. I finally got Kindle Unlimited and actually canceled my Audible membership because it comes with audiobooks as well for Kindle Unlimited. So I'm like, okay, realistically, if there's ever a book that I want on Audible, I can just buy it off of Audible and that's fine. Kindle Unlimited is like cheaper than Audible. By the way, not sponsored by either of these companies, I wish. But with Kindle Unlimited, it's a few dollars cheaper a month and I get access to like this complete library of books and audiobooks. And it's not just like 1 credit a month. I'm like, I'm down with that. But that is my update for my reading so far. I'm probably gonna go sit and read a little bit after dinner. But tomorrow is Black Friday. I'm not the person that shows up at like 3 a.m. for Black Friday deals because I worked in retail far too long. And actually, fun fact, my old boss got fired for overworking us on Black Friday and holidays and things like that, to the point where I, at about 18 or 19 years old, almost worked 24 hours straight because I was the top card seller in the store, credit card salesperson. And I was like a college kid at the time and I needed the money, so I was like, oh, I can't say no. But it was so bad. So I'm like, whenever I go Black Friday shopping, I don't go in the morning, I go in the afternoon, usually after work, and that's when we're gonna go because I'm like, if there's something that I desperately need for that price, I'll wait for Cyber Monday or I'll just buy it on Black Friday because usually it's online too. I don't go on Thanksgiving evening because I think it's so wrong to make retail workers work Thanksgiving night because of Black Friday. Like, I had to do that and I thought that it was such Other than that, I'm going to go have some turkey, watch a movie, and eventually just read my book and have a very peaceful, calm holiday. Okay, time to eat. Whoa, my hair is insane. Ow! I keep getting shocked by my car every time I get out of my car, especially that time of year. Look at these cute little Barbie-esque like glassware. I can't. I love them. Oh, that's good. It's not as dark as I thought it would be. I'm gonna do a haul tomorrow, I've decided, because I had a good time in there sniffing my candles and stuff, but I got so overstimulated, and I also got so just like angry. Just how people were treating each other. Like, I understand having a frustrating day, and like today is very frustrating because it's Black Friday. You want to get all the deals and all the stuff, but I think people forget that there's also Cyber Monday where you can get a lot of this stuff online. You can tell that those people are still out right now, and it's 5 p.m. and they've been going all day. I have a Karen story for you in a minute, but I did want to show you this one because I'm probably gonna forget to show you it in the haul tomorrow. But I did get this Porter ceramic to-go mug. Porter is a brand I've been looking at for a minute. I just need, honestly, like a little to-go mug for just everyday life. I have a smaller Yeti one that's 10 ounces and it holds a decent amount. I like it, but I also misplaced it for a couple weeks. I found it, but I realized, okay, I maybe need to. So I got this one. I don't know how you would describe this color. The camera's kind of washing it out, but it looks sort of like a slate blue or a slate gray, but it's a nice, pretty neutral color. So I'm excited to use this bad boy. I was like, I just need 2 travel mugs just in case, and this is perfect for the trip I'm about to take. It's nice and small. Like, my phone is bigger than this, but it's also a 12 ounce. So that's why I really like it. It's really compact, but I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys this little guy. But as far as my Karen story really quick, I was in Menards earlier today, and this Menards, I swear, it's so many issues at this location, but I was standing in line and the woman before me was ringing out, and I was just there to get like a couple things for work. I'm standing in line with my 2 items. This woman is ringing out, and it's clear that she's got like all the deals because she has like 10 pairs of socks and they're all ringing up as like a discount, and she's there for all of their Black Friday sales. And I am someone who gets really upset for like cashiers and workers because I've done the job and I know that they cannot say anything. So I always make sure that I say something and call a Karen out because I know that that employee can't. And so this woman was like hovering behind this cashier. Quite literally, her chest was on this woman's back as she's ringing her out, and she's just breathing on her to make sure all of her deals are going through. And then so finally, she's not at the end bagging her stuff as you do at like most Menards. And I ring out my 2 items and I'm having polite conversation with the cashier, and I just reach over and I grab a bag in front of the lady, an empty bag, and I put my 2 items in there, and the woman goes, as if I've just hit her, like just clear slapped her, when all I did was grab a bag in front of her because she was organizing her items into the bag so that all of everybody's gifts could stay together in an organized bag, which, like, I get it. I do that too when I get home. Emphasis on when I get home. I don't do it in line and make people wait. And so she goes, and I went, what, you're gonna breathe on me now? You've been breathing on the cashier this entire time, hovering, and now you're just gonna breathe on everybody? And so she immediately just got her stuff in the cart and left. And as I was walking out, I had to walk past the customer service desk because my car was on the other side. So I was like, well, I'm not about to walk in the cold. So as I'm crossing in front of the service desk, the woman is there pointing at the cashier, and then she points at me. And I worked in retail long enough to know that she was trying to either get that cashier in trouble for not yelling at me, for telling her get away from people, essentially, or she was trying to get the cashier to do something about me. And I looked at the cashier, and she looked at the cashier, and the cashier just went and shrugged his shoulders, and she folded up her receipt and got her cart and just started marching away. I'm like, I hope that either made you go home and stop treating people weird, or you learned a lesson today and you were a little bit more mindful during your Black Friday shopping. Like, guys, we want to get the best presents for the people that we love. I understand, and I do too, but not at the expense of other human beings. That's just not who I am. So if you went Black Friday shopping, or if you're gonna go Cyber Monday shopping, because I know sometimes a lot of places will have Cyber Monday deals in stores, just be kind to everybody. And as a matter of fact, that goes for all shopping all of the time, but especially during the holiday season where people are missing out on probably Christmas parties and events in order to work, and they don't need you making their job more difficult, okay? If it's a sale or a return or whatever, just know that that cashier really has nothing to do with it. Unless a cashier is being blatantly awful to you, try to have a good attitude, guys, for real. I am going to do my little haul for you tomorrow though, because I am exhausted and I would like to go home. Oh my God, don't spill my coffee. Okay. I really like this outfit. I think I'm honestly gonna pack this for my trip next week. Also, like, secrets out, I drink most of my coffee with a straw even when it's hot. Just to protect my teeth a little bit more. Some days I sip, but most days there's an overly large straw. I need to get one of those metal cocktail straws. You know what I'm talking about? It would be perfect for this. All of my Black Friday stuff came in except for one thing, and that's because I ordered it today. But you'll see it next week. Next week I'm gonna vlog me like packing and my travel essentials and all of that, and probably me leaving for my trip because I'm, again, not vlogging on this trip. I'm seeing a friend and I really miss them and just want to spend time with them. But you will see how I travel as somebody who is a nervous traveler. Is a nervous traveler. But I do have everything else for my Black Friday haul. I didn't get a whole lot, meaning that I did get some gifts, but I can't show you because the people I got them for love and support me and watch this channel. But I will show you what I got myself for the Black Friday deals and some Cyber Monday deals. Let's start with what I got online. And this is, again, you're gonna see these next week, but it is just more travel stuff. I got these minimalist looking just product tubes. I wanted something that was a little bit bigger. The ones I have are like 1.5 ounces maybe. And these are airport approved. They come in this nifty little bag. Oh my god, it matches my outfit. I love it. But they're just squeeze bottles, and I can already tell that these just squeeze way easier than my other bottles that I've been using. So I'm very happy to upgrade these. And I love the color scheme. And then the second thing I got, which I'm actually trying for the first time, but I think I'm gonna love it. These are packing cubes. It looks like they're labeled. So this one's bras, underwear, socks. It comes with a laundry bag, which I think is really nice because, like, if you're staying somewhere for a long time or an incident occurs and something spills, you can just have a little laundry bag that you can go down to the hotel and do laundry with. These, I believe, are for shoes, which is perfect because I am traveling with a couple pairs that I want to protect. I'm traveling with some heels next week. It looks like this is for dress shirts, shirts, and pants. And the idea behind these two is that you roll up your items and store them that way, so you can bring a little travel iron if you're checking your bag or if you're not flying. I found that that's best. And or if you're staying at a hotel or, like, obviously a friend's house, they usually have an iron that you can be like, hey, do you mind? This is for pants, jackets, and like puffer vests. So obviously this one's gonna be a little bit thicker than the rest of them. Just a little simple toiletry bag. And then this is labeled as a cosmetics and toiletry bag. So super excited to have all of these so I can get to packing. I know I already showed you this in the car, but I just want to show you one more time because I managed to actually remember to put it in the haul and I'm very proud of myself. It's just a little bit better look at the color. So it's like this slate blue. You can see it way better in this lighting. I'm excited to use this. I've had the same jeans for like a couple years now, and what's one thing that we know about jeans? They shrink. So I actually bought my first pair of Levi's. I wasn't sure if I liked them. I think when I tried these on, I was just like getting down on myself. So I asked my friend, like, hey, how do you think these look? He's like, they're great. They look awesome on you and the color looks good. So I bought them, and I do think now that they do look really good. So I'm excited to wear these, but they are the ribcage straight ankle Levi's, and they're just really cute high-waisted jeans. And I think that they look good. I've never been like a, I have to buy Levi's type of girl. I buy what fits. Like I'm not too much of a brand snob when it comes to like clothes, you know. I like what I like, and so I buy it. And then I got this sweater, which I'm also gonna pack on my trip. It's just the prettiest yellow, and it has this pretty cable knit design, and I think it's gonna look really nice on me, and it's very soft. And did I need another sweater? Probably not. Actually, the answer is no, but this made me really happy, and it was on clearance, and I liked it, so I bought it. And I live in a place where it's winter 9 months out of the year, so I always feel justified buying like sweaters and winter clothes because I run through them. And last but certainly not least, I just got these huge Shipra, I don't know how you pronounce it. I know I pronounced it wrong and I get corrected by people all the time that it's one or the other, so you do with this what you will. But they are these thick Sherpa socks, and they have little bears on them, and I just think they're kind of woodsy and Christmassy and cute. And I will say, with like my sensory disorder, this material is such a hit or miss. It depends on who makes it and how it's made, because some people make it thicker and it's more like stiff, and I don't like that. But when it's made like this and it's very soft and it kind of feels like a marshmallow, I'm okay with that. But I will say I always put lotion on my hands before I touch these, because if I have dry skin and I touch these with my sensory disorder, these are done for the day. I can't touch them for the rest of the day. Majority of the time they feel good. So I get these because my little feetsies get cold. And then I got, and it was the last pair in the bin. So I was very happy to get these. They are Central Perk little Sherpa socks, and I am a huge fan of Friends. And not to get weird, but Matthew Perry, who played Chandler Bing, was my favorite character and my favorite actor on the show. And when he passed, I was unwell. I was, very, very saddened by his passing. I would probably say it's the equivalent to me as when I found out Carrie Fisher had passed, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And Carrie Fisher, obviously, our Princess Leia. I was just so sad, and I think that he was such a great comedian and such a great soul, and there's definitely, I think, a hole in the comedy world now that he's not here. But I saw these and I was like, they're perfect. I need to own them because I haven't watched Friends since his passing, so I'm like, that's the deal. I'm gonna make myself some coffee and I'm gonna wear these and I'm gonna start watching Friends again, because one thing about Matthew Perry, he was very proud of Friends and he would want you to watch it. I am a huge Friends fan, so I had to get those, and look how cute they are. They have little coffee cups on them. The Central Perk is so perfect, and again, very soft, same material as those. These were buy one get one free, so I got 2 for $11, which is good because I love socks like this. I just need to remember to stop wearing them outside and destroying them because I'm so comfortable in them. I forget and I'll run outside to get something and I'm like, there's birds in my socks. I also didn't step into a bookstore. I know. What am I thinking? I kind of decided after Christmas I want to treat myself to a little Barnes & Noble trip. I may go before then, who knows, but I'm like, okay, I never buy brand new books. I always buy thrifted books because, one, it's more sustainable, but there are some copies of books that I just can't really get thrifted. I use thriftedbooks.com. I really love that website, but some of the books are always sold out. So I'm like, okay, I'm probably gonna go to Barnes & Noble and get myself some copies of books that I have already read, but I love them and I want to be able to have access to them no matter what. If my Kindle's dead, what am I going to do? I want to reread it. What am I going to do? And that's sort of how my library is going to be built, is books that I absolutely love and cannot part with, so I need a physical copy. But that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.